Basham walking through that guard of honour with his 3 children, and he's taking in the applause from 3 sides of the ground this afternoon, as he's been a big part of this place, a big rise, and what a really wonderful moment as he's holding up the shirt of George Baldock. So Howard Webb blows his whistle, and it's Billy Sharp getting us back underway for the first time since 2023. And there's Fleck and Duffy and Coots, a wonderful midfield 3 as Sharp. Out to Kieran Freeman, puts it across first time, and there's Paddy Kenny.
Gentlemen, please join us in a minute's applause for George Baldock.
It's on 2 minutes. Bramall Lane stands up and applauds in memory and in honour of George Baldock, who sadly lost his life at just the age of 32. Angry Ginge going toe-to-toe there is Duffy. Loses it to Michael Brown. And there's the first foul of the game given by Howard Webb, and there's the first yellow card given to Michael Brown. Chris Wilder shouts to Chris Basham, go and play on the left wing. I mean, he has played everywhere pretty much for this club. I don't think I've seen him on the left-hand side though. So will he have the chance to go and get a goal this afternoon? He's up against comedian John Richardson, so who knows, could have a chance. He's switched out to him, and Chris Basham just can't get to that switch ball.
Substitution for Sheffield.
There's substitution for the Blades as Chris Basham makes way on 6 minutes. The number that he wore during his time at Bramall Lane, his key period, his kids are running across to go and be with the dad, and what a memory this is for them. He'll be replaced by Martin Crane in a moment, but for now this is a chance for Chris Basham once again to take in the day, which is in honour of him as well. Coots, as David Prutton's currently in the ears of Steve Bracknell, and Billy Sharp gets on the outside of Paddy Kenny. That's good goalkeeping. Actually, as Sharp got there, plays it out to his left-hand side for John Stead. One-on-one with Richard Stearman. Well, it's a good ball as well, looking to try and pick out Lee Bromby. Sets it to the edge, and Phil Jagielka with his first real save. As Clark feeds it in towards Mark Duffy. This is dangerous, looks to try and shoot from range and does so. Corner taken as it's in towards Clark, who drops it off to Freeman, looks to try and dink it over Paddy Kenny for Young Yin, and out wide and bombing on as Bracknell wants him to, as it's into Eckhart, and now with Brown, who shoots from range. Freeman. It's a teasing delivery. It's been touched on the way through by Angry Ginge, and Paddy Kenny will come to mop up. Paddy Kenny, of course, signed by Neil Warnock back in 2002. That would happen 5 times in his career, being signed by Neil Warnock, as Jake Wright with a strong challenge in there. But yes, there's Michael Brown looking to try and loft it over Phil Jagielka. Alfie Manthorpe Has just walked on to pitch. That's a good ball from Paul Coots, and now here is Billy Sharp. Can he get his goal back in front of the Kop? No, he can't. It's a wonderful save from Paddy Kenny again. He's having an unbelievable game this afternoon. Sephora United's shot stopper. And Billy Sharp still waiting for his goal back in front of the Kop. Fleck into Duffy, and I think Matt Doan might have just strayed offside the lines and keeps his flag down for the last possible minute as Leon Clark taps it in.
Today's official attendance, 17,109.
And there's the attendance inside Bramall Lane, 17,109. What a brilliant number. All for a fantastic cause once again. All the monies from today will be going to Weston Park and their scanner appeal. Anthony Genn has also come on the pitch. That's come out of nowhere as well. He must have been snuck on by Bracknell, and Billy Sharp, way too strong for Weston, comes inside the 18-yard box. Can he score? No, he can't. It's a brilliant block by Curtis Davis. You can tell he wants it so much. And Paddy Kenny gets in front of that blocked effort again. And there is 45 minutes. There is half time. There's been a couple of chances, so Billy Sharp's been kept out by Paddy Kenny a couple of times, who is still searching for another sign of the professional game by the looks of it. Is Paddy Kenny with his performance today. Leon Clark's had one ruled out, and for the Sky Sports side, Michael Brown also went very close in trying to dink it over Phil Jagielka, but it's still goalless here as we're back underway for the second half. Who will come out on top? Trutton looks to try and stop Matt Doan as Brown away from John Flex. Bracknell is urging Brown forward, plays it in towards Stead inside the 18-yard box. Stead away from Freeman. It's blocked, and a volley in there, and Jagielka tips it over from Eckhart. The first real chance of the second half. It's only took 45 seconds. Duffy on the left-hand side. One-on-one with Angry Ginge. Sets it to Paul Coots on the edge of the 18-yard box, and there's Paul Coots, and a wonderful save again from Paddy Kenny. And Bracknell is running onto the pitch. Is he looking to try and get on the end of a cross in there? He's looking to try and get to the back post, but Howard Webb is not having it for now. Or is he? No, he's going to let Bracknell stay on. Big chance then as Bracknell's going to look to try and get to the header at the back post. He'll stay involved for now, but it's ticking away. Here's Brown. Pulls the trigger. It's a brilliant effort. It's a great save from Jagielka as well. It's a battle of the goalkeepers almost, and they're both coming out on top. Interlinks with Clark. Looks to clip it in behind for Billy Sharp, who is in behind, and Billy Sharp nods it, and over Paddy Kenny. Billy Sharp gets his goal on his return. Oh no, he doesn't. It's offside. He's still waiting. Good ball by Coots into Duffy in the centre circle. He's got Clark to his left and finds him. Down on the overlap of Clark as well. It's a poor pass, and it's fallen for Billy Sharp, who's offside again. He just can't seem to get a break, and Billy Sharp, who fires the ball at the linesman. He's not having it, he's not happy. And the search goes on. The wait continues for Billy Sharp. Oh, and Howard Webb, he's running over to the side. Is VAR involved potentially? He's going to have a look. VAR check. Goal given, Billy Sharp gets his goal. No offside for him that time. And the first goal of the game on 54 minutes goes to Billy Sharp. He's wanted that all afternoon, and he finally gets the one he's been waiting for. And a dink from halfway. Oh, and it's a brilliant effort from Michael Brown. off the crossbar. Phil Jagielka wasn't expecting it. A Sharp who doesn't have to wait any longer for that goal is Freeman in behind to Leon Clark. Flag stays down for now. Squares it across to Doan, who's going to strike, and it's blocked as Billy Sharp. Acrobatically brilliant from Billy Sharp. Gets his goal, kisses a badge, and he runs to Bracknell. Cups his ears, finger to his lips, and a Blades lead by 2. Billy Sharp with his second for the former skipper, and he points to Paddy Kenny as well. Billy Sharp, I'm sure that will warm his heart as we've got Billy Sharp rings round Bramall Lane once again. And we said there'd be a few surprises. Gary Medine has made it to play this afternoon. He'll be coming on shortly as Coots looks to try and feed it into Clark. Davis into Prutton, who manages to flick it on to Morgs, who's been tripped up by John Fleck. Cynical is the word to describe that one, I think. Here's Brown. As Doan gets in front of Stead. Here's Stead inside the 18-yard box. And it's falling in there kindly. And it's a brilliantly taken finish from Lee Yong-yin. 10 to 7. Left-footed across Phil Jagielka, who was motionless as it went past him. And the Sky Sports plus guest side cut the deficit back to 1. This big charity bash is raising money for this afternoon. That's cancer. Ryan Flynn is on for now, and Leon Clark. Oh, and nearly gets there ahead of Angry Ginger. As Clark pulls the trigger. And Leon Clark, with his famous celebration, gets United's third on his return back to Bramall Lane. Bracknell with his arms in the air, he's asking the question. Angry Ginge hands up in apology. Angry Ginge, that's a lump ball forward. It's flicked on by Morgs, and that's a poor pass there by Stearman. He's threaded it through in towards Prutton, one-on-one with Jagielka, cuts it back, and there's Stead. It's blocked by Kennedy, it's shanked by Stead, and it's going to be prodded home by Yong-yin again. Gets his second of the game, both in the same corner. Jagielka couldn't stop it going past him once again, and it's 3-2 at Bramall Lane. Off goes John Fleck, who has played 64 minutes. He has quite good preparation for the playoffs coming up, and he's going to be replaced by the brother of Chris Basham, Jonathan Basham. It's a ball in towards Medine, and his header straight at Paddy Kenny, who does his job well. Down the line to Sharp, one-on-one with Angry Ginge. What can Billy Sharp do from here? One-on-one with Ginge, he plays it on his overlap to Doan, who squares it towards Gary Medine. And Gary Medine makes it 4. If you can donate, you can text Cancer Appeal 10 to 70580 to donate £10 to the Weston Park Scanner Appeal that this big charity bash is raising money for this afternoon. That's Cancer Appeal 10 to 70580. The two Scotsmen, Flynn and Coots, linking up as Coots concedes possession. And now here's Anthony again. Looks to try and thread it through. It's a good ball as well. And the effort is stopped by Phil Jagielka. Another save by the Blades goalkeeper. And he certainly had a happy memory in terms of that. As Billy Sharp feeds it in towards Jonathan Basham. And he looks to try and get away from Angry Ginger, who gets across brilliantly. Stevens between the lines finds Coots. Back towards Stevens inside the area. Dinks it to the back post. Oh, and it's blocked off the line. Sure, we'll be seeing the reappearance of Chris Basham as well at some point in the near future as well to see this game out. It's a ball in, and Bracknell got his head to that one, and it's fallen to again at the back post. He was kept it alive, and Jagielka will punch clear. Billy Sharp's free up ahead. And he'll get it as well. Medine's striding forward to his right-hand side as well. squared in towards Medine. Will he get there ahead of Kenny? He will, but Kenny comes across and it's dinked by Flynn. Just wide. Here's Yong Yin. Dinks it in. Bracknell, it's over his head. No, it's a brilliant header as well, and it's an even better save from Phil Jagielka. Paul Sampson, he can try and get in the way of Phil Jagielka, who's gone to play in at centre half now, as well as Doan squares it to Medine on the edge of the 18-yard box. Looks to try and bend it past Kenny, who is behind that one. Kenny's kick goes all the way out on that far side. Kennedy up against Exhart. Drops it off to Baptiste, and Yong Yin wins it back for the Sky Sports side. It's a brilliant ball, and it's headed by Manthorpe off the post. Brilliant ball. As John Egan's going forward to play as a striker, and here's Phil Jagielka motoring forward down the left-hand side. He's been in goal all game. Still, this is probably not the furthest he's been forward after that marauding run in the first half. And once again, just another reminder for those who are wanting to donate, text Cancer Appeal 10 to 70580 to donate £10 to Weston Park's scanner appeal this afternoon. There's not too long left now as this Sheffield United 16-17 side looks to get the job done against about 40 Sky Sports players, and Matt Doan very nearly added a fifth for the Blades. It was a good clip ball in behind. That's a brilliant ball from Basham, but Paddy Kenny, superb once again, commanding his area, and he's been cheered to go forward. I don't think he's ever seen the halfway line at Bramall Lane as Paddy Kenny. Certainly not seen the opposition's half as he scoops it in towards Angry Ginge, 25 yards out, dinks it to the left-hand side. As Gen will keep that one in. He's got loads of time to pick his man out, and in the end he can only pick out the hands of the goalkeeper, who sings it forward up towards Billy Sharp. He's going to try and catch Paddy Kenny off his line. I'll tell you what, very, very nearly kept it underneath the crossbar.
The legend is Billy Sharp.
And there is Billy Sharp's final involvement. He didn't have a chance to say goodbye when he left in 2023. This is his swan song, this is his farewell, this is his thank you, this is his appreciation, and this is his moment as he makes way with a minute or two left. He scored 2 this afternoon, but I'm sure more than anything he'll just be so thankful for getting to play on this hallowed turf once again.
Number 16, Zach Jagielka.
And he's been replaced by the son of Phil Jagielka, Zach Jagielka. So Bob the Bucket goes on. He's going to look to try and get himself a goal, and all the Sheffield United players, and I think most of the staff, are all getting involved as well now. And I think this is about, could be 20 versus 20. All the staff are on now, and it's up towards Freeman, who chests it down as Bob Harris puts it across. Oh, and it was very nearly turned in by Zach Jagielka. And I'm not sure there's too many free yards inside Bramall Lane. But that is full time at Bramall Lane on a fantastic and memorable occasion here at Bramall Lane. It's the big charity bash, the testimonial of Chris Basham, who spent 10 wonderful years at Sheffield United Football Club. His teammates from that period coming to play with him for one last time, play at Bramall Lane more than likely for one last time. It was a slow first half, no goals until Billy Sharp added his first on 54 minutes and his second on 55. I mean, Sky Sports 11, though, they didn't let Sheffield United have it their own way as the There's number 17, Lee Yong-yin, scored on 56 minutes before Leon Clark scored on his return to the lane just before the hour mark. The deficit was cut back to 1 again by Yong-yin before Gary Medine scored on 66 minutes. Both sets of players going over to the family stand to take in and appreciate the support given to them, not just for this game but over the years at this club as well, and for the impact that they've made on a terrific day here in the Steel City.
Chris, 17,000 people here. What beyond your wildest dreams?
Yeah, I didn't expect 10, now I'm 17, I'm taken away by it all. I thank everybody who's obviously bought a ticket. I've got amazing friends and family here to support as well, but everybody's family here for me. I'm privileged, I can't wait to watch the boys and support the lads and the manager in the playoffs. We can't pack these boys enough for turnout once today and the opposition. It was a fantastic day for fantastic goals, and I've lost my words, but thank you everybody gracefully. I appreciate it. I really enjoyed this conversation.
Your final task is to receive the winner's trophy. Bash. So influential, an ambassador. She's worked so hard for the charity. And we all love it that. So your final task, if you just hand the flowers back, say, present this winning trophy. What should you accept it? It should be. The winning team on a winning day for a winner all his life. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Basham receiving the trophy.
We see the photo of all players involved take place right in front of us here, but it's a chance for me to say thank you for following on stream, and if you have donated, thank you. If you've not yet had a chance to donate, please go and do it one more time. It's Cancer Appeal 10 to 70580 for a really, really good cause at Weston Park. But all that's left for us to say is thank you for following this big charity bash day as the Sheffield United 16-17 plus guest side has beaten the Sky Sports plus guest side by 4 goals to 2. Have a good evening.